guys, it's Bill again. I'm gonna do these great little like pigs in a blanket kind of thing. You know, the Hillshire Farm little smokies. Alright, that's what's perfect. So you get a whole thing of them. Now what I do is I put paper towel on the bottom and on top, microwave them just a little bit. You know, you don't want them bursting all over the place. So I use like 50% on my microwave, did like 45 seconds, kind of shook them around, did another, just so you get some of the grease out. And then let them cool again. I threw them back in the refrigerator so they're not as greasy. Then I got a package of that crescent roll mix. And basically it's a whole lot easier to use a pizza cutter than to try and figure out what you're going to do with them. So this was kind of the hardest part. This is what I really want to do because this is like an age-old argument. How do you do this, right? So believe it or not, it's kind of a free-for-all. So just kind of have fun. That's why it's really cool if you want to, you know, get the kids in the kitchen and say, hey, get off the couch and do something. Basically, you can cut these any way you want. I think I did the first batch because I was kind of experimenting because I was looking at YouTube videos on how to do this. I just want to cut some little triangles. And they don't have to be perfect. I'm going to grab one of my little smokies here. And it's funny because someone says, if you have too much, they look like pigs in a sleeping bag because it's all bread, and I didn't really want that. So anyway, basically you just take, and you can manipulate this, and you want to keep the dough pretty cold. You know, you don't want to have it all sitting out. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do a couple of these. Meantime, I got my oven roasting at 400, and it takes about 9 minutes. And I think this one's too big. But guess what? I've been handling this dough a little too much, so I need to see if I can't just get these done. And this is like, so the kids could just have their little artistic flair because they can do whatever they want. And the dough's really stretchy, so if it's too small, guess what? Just stretch it. And if it only has a little bit, so what? You're going to find that someone likes that. You see, and it's really just all about just kind of making these funny little things. And like I said, what I try and do is, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I intentionally made this really small. And guess what? All I got to do is kind of stretch it out here. I might make this really too small, but proving a point. See, it goes all the way around. So just kind of take your fingers when you start rolling. Make it happen, okay? Just make it happen. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to work on these. And I'm going to come back and show you what they're going to look like. Get them in the oven. Alright, see you back in a few. Alright, so the dough is getting really warm because I've been playing with it for a while trying to make this all work out. So I had to get them right in the oven. So 9 minutes, 400. And I purposefully wanted to show you that's a sleeping bag. Okay, so you know that's a lot of you know, the crescent roll, and some people might really like it. I personally, you know, if I were to choose one of my favorites, I kind of like this one. Really hot, by the way. You know, so you got a good portion of your little wiener there, you know, with your little smoky with the crescent roll. So I lean towards the one that looks like they've got rings on them. Alright, so what do we do? Well, so what you can do, get your little dish, and this thing's 400 degrees, so I'm really trying not to burn myself. I did that last weekend and it's been a pain. So I got a little Chinese mustard I put in here. It's a good, quick, easy thing to do. Also, you know, I've got that Carolina Gold recipe. It's kind of like my barbecue, Carolina barbecue that I really like. Some people call it honey mustard. I don't really think of that, but it does have honey in it as mustard. But it's got a little kick to it. It's like one of my favorite things. A lot of people who made it really like it. So you can see that video, see how to make it. So if you want to make it kind of fancy and give some alternatives. You know, there are always those people that want ranch dressing for everything. So be it. Get them some ranch dressing. But I will tell you, no ketchup, okay? Ketchup is for burgers, mustard's for hot dogs. Just remember that your whole life and you'll be happy. So anyway, what I was going to say is, all you do is you get a few of these, put them on a plate. Gonna make this look kind of fancy. Not really. But your friends will be like, wow, this is really impressive. I got some little shot glass full of toothpicks. So what you do is you put a toothpick in one, and you hand these out. Make cafeteria style, make them come to you at the bar, right? Like they're in prison. School is prison, so that's why I say that. But you see, I mean, that's kind of a nice presentation, right? I would do that. I would think that was really cool. Going to someone's house and they had taken all that time to do that. You can keep these warm in the oven for quite a while. You know, just turn your oven down to whatever your oven does, 250, warm, whatever. You could have a couple of baking sheets. And you saw the best thing to do is to get a good size, heavy duty baking sheet from like a restaurant supply place. And make sure, you know, you paper it, parchment paper in the bottom. Cut it to fit. And what I do, because it loves to be all curled up, is you put it on the counter and put the pan on it like before you even get started, and that's going to flatten it all out. And you also want to make sure that when you actually put the parchment paper in there, that it's curled side down, so it keeps it flat out. If it's curled side up, it's just going to curl on you. All right, enough about that. I'm drilling again. Just wanted to say thank you, everybody. You're all great people. I just want to do something really simple. I've thrown out some really good videos lately, and I got a bunch more. So I just thought it'd be fun to do something really simple this morning. And hope you enjoy it. Please comment, ring the bell, thumbs up, whatever you want to do. But just keep watching. Thanks and have a great day.